In the bustling, neon-lit city of Bal'haras, where skyscrapers pierced the sky like iron swords, a young man named Kale lived a life between shadows and light. By day, he was an ordinary scholar, pursuing studies in architecture, surrounded by books and friends. By night, he donned a mantle of secrecy, tapping into the demonic power that coursed through his veins, a scorned inheritance from a lineage he wished to forget. This power, awakened in him during a traumatic childhood event, granted him abilities that would have seemed terrifying and monstrous. Yet Kale chose a different path. Instead of succumbing to malevolent temptations, he wielded his dark gift to protect those who were oppressed and to battle the corrosive evils that festered in the alleys of Bal'haras. Kale's aid was not unseen, and soon rumors of the Shadow Guardian began to spread. The oppressed whispered about a mysterious figure cloaked in darkness, intervening when hope seemed lost, shielding the vulnerable, and punishing those who preyed on the weak. His latest mission began with whispers of a corrupt official, Minister Rock, whose tyrannical control sent shockwaves of fear. Rock's influence was vast, his wealth and power amassed through the suffering of others, but Kale saw through his facade. One stormy night, Kale set out, his heart a storm of righteous fury and cold calculation. The rain poured like tears from the heavens, masking his movements through the city. His demonic power allowed him to phase through walls, slipping into Rock's lavish mansion undetected. Inside, shadows danced on the walls as Kale confronted the corrupt official in his own study. Rock laughed at first, mocking the tales of the Shadow Guardian, until he saw the power in Kale's eyes. A battle ensued, one of flickering shadows, shattering defenses, and unbridled force. After defeating Rock, Kale left him bound for the authorities, along with evidence of his misdeeds, ensuring justice was served. As the dawn broke over Bal'haras, the city awoke without its hidden cancer. Unaware of the quiet hero who fought fiercely on its behalf, Kale returned to his daily life, ever watchful and vigilant, carrying with him the knowledge that his demonic power was a double-edged sword, a tool he would continue to wield for the betterment of those who had no voice. In a world where shadows threatened to smother the light, Kale found solace in knowing he stood as a beacon of hope, a guardian draped in darkness but driven by an irrepressible